with that said, let me introduce my very first guest, and we want to talk about finding the perfect shoes for any bride. Labda hii December watu wengine wakafanikiwa, wakapata ma proposals, New Year's, maybe some people got proposed to, and now you have a wedding to plan for. Well, we want to try and help you out just a little bit with looking at the perfect shoes for you for your theme and for your wedding day. To discuss this with me here, I have Harriet from Imani Bridal. Yes. Welcome.
Thank you so very much.
And Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
I hope you have enjoyed crossing over into the new year.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here.
Great. All right. So a lot of us usually focus on picking out our wedding theme, our wedding dress. And then now we need to think about our shoes too.
Yeah.
And for me personally, comfort was also very important, right?
It is
so
very key.
You need to invest in a good heel if you're going to do a heel.
Yeah.
But here you've brought us actually a selection of shoes, of different types of wedding shoes that you could use for your wedding, and why I guess you would need them. So I want us to talk about this, guys, because if you're like me, and as you look at this, display, at first I was like, ata hizi sneakers zinaweza valiwa kwa wedding. Now boots. Tell me about what, is there any sort of like one rule or guideline as far as wedding shoes?
Let's call them factors to consider.
Okay.
As you had mentioned, comfort is very key. Comfort has to be top of the list. What is your day-to-day shoe that you wear? So that you're not considering a wedding and wearing a shoe you're not comfortable in.
Right.
What is your venue?
Yeah.
You see, if you're doing a destination, for example, a beach wedding.
Right, you're not going to be walking around in stilettos.
Exactly, or in boots.
Yeah.
You see, if you're doing a wedding, let's say a themed wedding.
Yeah.
If it's a cowboy theme, what shoes would you consider wearing?
Right.
Exactly. So maybe just to mention a few factors: comfort, destination, or venue of the wedding, and the theme of your wedding.
All right. So let's walk through this collection that you have for us here, and maybe you can help us like explain maybe different wedding themes that there are, and then what sort of shoes you would recommend. So typically, most people have sort of like an English. Is it called an English wedding?
Yeah, English
I guess
wedding.
we can just call it a very classic, elegant wedding. What sort of shoe types would you recommend for something like that?
For English, mostly they do silver or gold.
Okay.
Or maybe, for example, if your theme has some blue, you can put in some blue color, some pink color. But mostly they do silver, gold, or a color.
Okay.
Yes, for
silver,
English
gold,
wedding.
or a color. So
yes.
Say, for example, these options right
yes.
here.
This one, and this one will go for a white wedding.
Okay.
Even these ones, the shiny ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find like a lot of brides, I mean, that's a gorgeous shoe, and feel free to lift it for the audience, it's a beautiful shoe.
Thank you.
Do you feel like people can walk in those? Like, are they comfortable the most of the day, or what usually happens?
Now, as I said, what is your day-to-day shoe?
Yeah.
You can't come wear this shoe and you're always in flat shoes.
Right.
You see?
Your wedding day is not the day to experiment.
Exactly. You need to remember you'll be the center of attention. You don't want to trip on that day.
Suka hujazoea,
Achana tunayo. Lanes, So use your shoe. Use factor to consider. What is your day-to-day shoe?
Right.
So if you wear flat shoes, kindly consider a wedge like this one.
Okay.
Or a flat shoe.
Yeah,
you see,
because you're gonna be dancing too at the reception.
Yes.
If your place is outside in the grass, like utakuwa na chimba tu.
Exactly, utachimba, or a chunky heel. Again, not so high. If you do flat shoes a lot,
right.
Again, not so high.
And
consider
so this
the
would
heel.
go like if say they're doing like white and pink or something.
Yes, peach pink. Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Tell me about these purple ones. Those have like a platform heel.
Yes, they have a double sole. This is again for comfort. Now you're not handling the whole heel. You're handling just an inch, a few inches, like 2 or 3 inches exactly, because it has a double sole.
Yeah.
You see, this gives you a lot of comfort.
Yeah.
Again, if you do a lot of flat shoes or just slightly high, you can do such a shoe, kosababu, since it has this double sole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very curious about these sneakers. Tell me about this. Which sort of bride wears these shoes?
Mostly in the afternoon, brides tend to change into a different pair because you walk down the aisle in heels and wedges, and then afternoon you want a comfortable shoe.
Yeah.
And imagine if your husband loves canvas, or loves sneakers.
Yeah.
And then you fix it in your theme. How cool is
Yeah,
that? You
yeah.
see, so in the afternoon, mostly people change into sneakers.
I know some guys who got married in like, I don't know what they're called, but those like hip hopper sneakers.
You see?
The husband and the wife, because that's the husband's a DJ and that's his thing. So they did that, and it was really cool.
And I think wedding should actually bring out the two of you.
Right, it shouldn't just be about the,
Yes.
the lady.
It should bring out your style, both of you, and all.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's okay to change. It's okay to change the shoes.
It's okay to change.
Okay. Boots. Hey, niambie.
Cowboy. I just see
Tell me
this
about
book.
the boots
I
and the
think about,
flats.
the cowboy theme. If you're doing a cowboy theme.
So does that
imagine-
mean your dress needs to be like short so that people can see the boots?
So, as in Imani Bridals, we custom make gowns
Okay.
for brides. So the brides would want a high-low gown or a short gown. That we can make for you.
Okay.
Then you fix in your boots.
That's
Or in
cool.
the afternoon, you come back and
With a
just
different dress.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
In a denim shirt and tutu skirt.
Right.
And with
oh,
your
that's cute. And
the
your
boots.
hubby is there with the
Yes,
hat.
cowboy hat, yes. Yeah.
Alafu mlete maigrua.
Ndiye.
Aingie kuchapia majams. All right, and then flats. Many people will just opt to be comfortable the entire day, and they can do that with flats.
Exactly.
But clearly, I guess you can upgrade the flats, right? There's
Yes.
some sequined ones or
Yeah.
some nice shiny ones that someone could wear.
Yes, true. Actually, I needed to mention that another factor people will consider is their height. For example, if you're shorter than Waihiga,
Hallelujah. Yes,
if
I
you're
am.
shorter than, and you can get a lifting from a shoe, right?
Yeah.
But if you're taller, let's say you're the same height,
Yeah,
again, you will not go for a very high shoe.
yeah.
You know, you have thought about your wedding. You
Yeah,
don't want
your
to be
pictures,
towering
you also
about exactly. So
you don't want to
again,
look taller than him on the day.
yes.
Okay. And do you find like, I feel like nowadays a lot of women are moving away from like the white shoe
Yeah.
because they want it to be something that they can wear later. I mean, a
Yeah.
wedding is expensive.
True.
It's a lot of money.
True.
So already your dress, I mean, it's going to be hard to find a place to wear that again. But then a lot of people are opting to also have their shoes be something that they can rewear.
Exactly. For example, that golden shoe, you can wear it to church after.
Yeah.
You see, your sneakers, you can have them
Yeah.
anytime.
Yeah.
Mostly, again, when people are shopping for their wedding shoes, they've actually thought about, most people are not just going for the shimmer because of the wedding. They actually think after the wedding, what will I do with the shoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Do you have a particular favorite style for you?
Favorite style? For me, for my wedding, what
Yeah.
I'll do for my wedding,
Yeah.
chances are I'll do a flat shoe,
Yeah.
a sneakers.
Comfort. Get
Yeah.
ready to dance.
Yeah.
I had heels on. They're very pretty and I can wear them elsewhere. I made sure I could wear them elsewhere. And then flats.
Yeah.
That was similar like tone. But I want to ask about black because you have very cute heels on as well.
Thank you.
And there's also themes of like white and black in weddings. But even if you don't have black in your color scheme, is it okay for a bride to wear black shoes?
Yes, brides, you need to be as open as you're the center of attention that day. Feel free to play around with the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do black, you can do purple, you can do whatever color. It doesn't have to match with your bridal party.
Right.
You know, even when we are taking the photos of your shoes, we can still explain that you're the bride.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can be different
Right.
from the rest of them.
All right. Well, Harriet, thank you so much for coming through. She's from Imani Bridal. And if people can purchase these from you,
Yes,
if they're
they-
interested, how do they reach you?
On all our media platforms, we are at Imani Bridals.
Okay.
And we also have a phone contact, which is 0737 715 433.
Excellent. Thank you so much for coming through. Happy New Year once again.
Happy New Year
And
to you.
thank you for your time. All right, guys, we're going to take a short break right now. And when we come back, Mazé, it's that time we start thinking about all our weight loss goals, right? It's the first day of January. And so we're going to try and help you out a little bit with thinking about healthy swaps to save your New Year resolutions. That's coming up next. This is Full Circle with Joyce. Stay tuned.